Nets trail by 19. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Mills. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Sloan kicks to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer Ellington. And he gets it to go. Ellington's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Nets.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
There's the pick. A three from Leonard. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. 16 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Aldridge is screened. And here's Leonard from three. Second shot opportunity, and it's Aldridge with the bucket inside. And the Spurs lead by 19. The Nets shooting 41% for the game. Here's Sloan. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Here's Lopez. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Mills passes to Aldridge.
You know, you take a look at this group of Spurs and you wonder if they've peaked. I mean, it seems you say that a lot with this team, and they prove you wrong. But Popovich said last year he feels it might actually be the case.
San Antonio, LaMarcus Aldridge.
The first one falls. Tony Parker's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Larkin comes in for Donald Sloan. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets trail by 19. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Parker. Here's Ginobili. Lopez with the block. And they'll keep possession. That's good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he gets it to go.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
San Antonio leading by 18. Pass to Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Joe Johnson picks one up.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size that Greg was talking about, Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9 by 7, okay?
Huh.
So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Ooh, yes, huge. Lopez, right side. To the middle, got a piece of it, and stolen by Aldridge. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And taken away by Johnson. Now here's Ellington. Defense right on him. Lopez a screen. Young's shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Green dishes to Parker. Outside Leonard. 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Johnson. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Parker kicks to Aldridge. And there's the pass to Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Lopez right side. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Spurs leading by 18. Now Parker. They set the pick. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Larkin. Screen by Young. Joe Johnston on the wing. Lets it go with a three. The second chance effort. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Lopez has been great. 11 rebounds and 3 denials. What a force he's been in the paint.
And he's gotten himself into the air, Clark, so often, blocking shots and getting rebounds.
And for Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
Marjanovic, good D by Lopez. Nets trail by 18. Larkin, the pass to Johnson. Over to the wing. No one near him. The shot's good from Ellington.
And for Lopez, last year was the first time since he was a rookie that he didn't start every game. I mean, that is a huge shot to your confidence. I don't care who you are or what your circumstances, but you know what? At the end, he rose above it.
Duncan with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Lopez right side. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
You know, on the topic of Lopez last season, ugly beginning, but things got beautiful over the last 2 months. 55% shooting, nearly 20 and 10 a game, some of the best numbers of his career.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Larkin kicks to Young, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the 3. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
Parker with a clean look. Here's Green, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Screen by Young. Kicks it to Johnson. Here's Lopez. San Antonio with the rebound.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Johnson with it. Now Green defending. Johnson against Green. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Johnson goes in. Leonard with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Not much to complain about for Brooklyn fans with the Nets' road play last year. Looked pretty much the same as they did at home.
And Kevin, that can cut both ways. I mean, the Nets were 19 and 22 on the road. Exactly the same record they had at Barclays.
Nets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Here's Larkin.
And one priority for the commissioner this year was how the schedule worked. There were complaints about too many back-to-back games. and it was something everybody wanted to improve upon.
Parker outside, 14 feet away. Parker with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lopez dishes to Brown. And the Nets miss again. Greg, as you said, the NBA schedule was something that needed change. Players were getting worn out with all the back-to-back games, Clark. It's you've been through it and you know firsthand.
And it's not just the back-to-back games, Kevin. It's the 4 games in 5 nights or the 7 in 10 days. The league office knows the NBA is at their best when teams are rested. And kudos to the league for doing something about it.
They set the pick. Parker against Johnson. Parker passes to Duncan.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. It's nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Kawhi Leonard. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Now here's Parker. Dishes it to Leonard. And the shot no good, a bit short. And here is Brown. Johnson, that's for 2, misses. And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight, Clark, a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
David, obviously a very productive second unit. How does that change this basketball team when they play like that?
I mean, they set the tone. We're a very deep team, and our bench is going to have an advantage most nights.
David, thank you. Kevin, depth always important in the NBA.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before, but it never gets old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night.